Hey folks, Biz414 here, back on the Starmada server. It's been a while since I've recorded on here, but I've been playing, just kind of off camera, fiddling around, learning a little bit about the game. Still no expert. I did go ahead and hook up some more storage here. So I've got storage hooked up to each one of these little guys. I think in one of the more recent updates, they changed it so that these will leak over time now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to make sure I had them all hooked up. So right now I got like a 9 by or a 3 by 3 by 3 cube for each one of these, which is sufficient for now. I still don't have a lot of stuff. I haven't gone mining in a while. Um, I still just have ship cores. I'm still super derp. I did set up a couple extra basic crafting modules here so that I could craft things. But I did start building a base though. I didn't just update my little my little nook here. I've actually started building a base, and I want to go over and check it out. I think I'm going to dump off a little bit of some of my inventory here real quick though before I do. Here we go. Get rid of this and this and this and this and this and that and this and that. Oh, and I'll put these ores in here to process as well. Go, do your thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop over to the other side of the planet here. I chose a different hemisphere to start building in. Yeah. And the way I remember, the fastest way to get there is I go the direction this ship is pointing, so over this horizon. Shoo. I would really love a personal jetpack right about now. Woo! Alright. And then I think it's just over this other hillside here. You might actually be able to see it in a moment. Get up here. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of my mega structure starting to pop up. It's very ominous. I'm building it mostly out of this stuff. Carved tect with some masset ingot accents, some zirconier ingots, matisse crystals, a little bit of carved cinnabar, some, how do you pronounce that, Nox, masset motherboards, and gray hull. The main building components. Whoa! Also some glass. So yeah, I've got 2 towers built so far. My original plan is, pardon me, my original plan is 3 towers, or 4 towers. Let me count correctly here. I want to have one there. I want to have one there. But I've been using the advanced build mode, which is amazing, to build both of these at the same time. I love it. So go ahead and see if I can hop up into one. Yeah, this one is the one that I haven't been working on. Like, this is the one over here. That one is the one that I've been building. And this one's just kind of been going up as that one was. So I've still got like a bunch of dirt under here and like errors that I gotta clean up to where like I tried to place a block over there and it couldn't because there was dirt in the way here. So I've gotta like go through and dig that stuff out and fix it. Alright, let's see if I can jump up in here. Nope. Let's do it right here. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in. There we go. Alright, I don't have an easy way up into this yet, but this is going to be how we're going to have it. I'm going to have, my idea is to have like a ring right here. So I'm going to have a ring that goes around here and connects to that tower, over to that tower, over to this tower and back. And then the center will be where I can have like a big docking area for for ships and like factories and whatnot underneath of that, like down in this where this grass area is, which will stop being grass at some point, of course. Um, then I want to have like these little catwalks, little glass enclosed catwalks here, and I've got my power laid out on the sides, kind of decoratively, but it also provides power, so it does serve a purpose. And I'll do that around here as well. So I'll have a whole ring around of power core blocks, and just basically outlining my path with it. And I might do a second, like if I can do a few more rows of it underneath there. There's plenty of room if I need to. I don't really have plans for anything else under there. And we come down here, and I've got like a little derpy elevator. I don't know exactly how these work. There's probably a better way to set this up that looks fancier. I don't know if I can like hide this behind blocks or anything like that, or if it's just got to look like that, or if I can like, I think I can put blocks next to it here and stuff, and it's okay, and it'll still work. But I still need to flesh out inside of here, remove some of this dirt. But beyond this wall of dirt, we're running into like the edge of this planet plate and that one over there. So I can't really expand that way down here. So this is pretty much going to be useless space under here. And I was considering running power cores up and maybe like twisting them in a circle, like a little helix pattern or something. Let's go up. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not now, because I seem to be, like if I were in build mode right now and we could see what my power production is, I think I'm producing like currently right now with just these two little towers, the little power cores and the walkways, as I've got it, I'm producing like 50,000 per second, which isn't like a crazy big number, but it's not bad. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I might just, instead of having like a pillar of these going up in the center here, I might have a pillar of power capacitors for power storage. I haven't really worked out where I want to have that at, like a big power battery. So we'll see. Power cores might be the smarter way to go. But the main purpose of these big towers, though, is just going to be storage, honestly. Up here on top of this catwalk, I'm going to have a whole bunch of storage blocks, cargo blocks, and then I'll probably have like a chest down here, like maybe in one of these walls or something to access, so I can like come up here and manually access inventory if I need to. But for the most part, I do want to have my machines like automatically siphon everything out of the inventories. Like I'm going to have 4 of these, so 4 different inventories. So I want it to like automatically siphon it out of there to where it needs it to go, ideally. But I don't know how to set all that stuff up. So I've just been building. I've just been building big, giant, tall, castle-y things. I'm going to go ahead and go over here and jump into my build block so we can fly around and kind of look at the outside of it a little bit more. Do have a nice 414 symbol on the outside of it, because we are the 414 Dominion, of course. Alright, fly fast. So yeah, this is what we're looking at so far, and I'm starting to taper it a little bit, but I don't want to make it too narrow, because I don't want to cut off too much of my cargo space by making it look neat. But I'll probably continue it up at this diameter for a little while, and then taper it in a little bit more, and then I might put I'll probably put some turrets on the top of them for protection, which I'll have to look into how to do all that as well. But yeah, I'm making some progress. I feel like I'm doing the work now. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough at it to do much building on camera to be able to do this and chat at the same time. So I think I'm going to take a little break. Oh, here, no, let's go over to, is this the good one that I'm at? No, let's go over to the other one, and let's see about setting up a little bit of storage, maybe. Well, first let's set the, this thing. Shoop. Control, set XY plane, like this. So that'll make it so everything I build on this side will happen on that side. Handy dandy. And then usually I do the same thing with the YZ plane. And that makes it all happen over there too. But, I don't know if I want to do that when I start putting storage in. Let's go ahead and add some of these blocks in the center here just to see what it looks like. And I'm not doing the helix twisty thing right now. I'm just kind of going up because I'm going to have to do that without any of these advanced build modes on. Because like if I try to do like a twisty, it's not going to do a twisty, it's just going to mirror it both ways like that. So we don't want to do that. Alright, go up a little bit more. Now I was considering having whatever I put in the center here go all the way up through the center here and occupy this 3x3 square here. I don't think that's going to interfere with my storage capacity too much, right? Yeah, I still have plenty on the outsides here. Alright, let's build this up just a little bit more. Yeah, current power. Yeah, 75, over 75,000. 77,000. Yeah, pretty decent power production so far for a little base, right? Okay, let's continue this up just a little bit more. Alright. Now, I'm going to unset these and get out this guy. Alright, and come in here. I've only got one storage chest on me, I think. Oh no, never mind, I've got 11. Alright, so put you here. I have placed a controllable block without having a controllable block selected. That's fine. Okay, we'll select you. And then, oh, and I love this, by the way. This right here, just having all of these different items on one inventory slot. It's a very elegant way to deal with having all of this garbage on your inventory and being able to like expand your inventory slots just in case a certain other block building game is paying attention. So let's see. Let's start setting storage blocks thusly. Okay, I was wondering why they were appearing like that, like they had things in them. They shouldn't do that, but we're good now. Alright, so I want to see how much storage space this will give us. Just filling up to the edge here. I'm debating whether or not to fill this this red rim here. Might look kind of neat to leave it open. Hiya. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, there's nothing in there right now, but I think that's going to be the best look for it. Having that little rim open. And it's not going to sacrifice too much space. I mean, I'm going to be able to make this storage fairly tall throughout the whole tower here, so we're not really going to be short on space, I don't think. If I ever have to start filling up that one little rim there, we can. It's not a big deal. Needs to be more sound effects in this game. There we go. Alright, so let's see how much storage just those two layers gave this guy. Deactivate that. 7.3K? That's not too bad. I think my other ones on the other side of the planet, my little 3x3x3 cubes have like 2.5K or 4K or something like that. So this will work out for us. Like I said, I'm going to continue this whoa, get in there, this pillar upwards quite a bit over time. I don't need to do it right away. And I do need to do the same thing over there and see about moving my inventory over here so I don't have to keep running back and forth between the two little bases. Basically, I need to like stop having my starter base and start living in my permanent base here. So yeah, I'm going to take a little break here, I think, and maybe do a little bit more building, and then I'll get back to you. Okay. Alright, welcome back. So, I didn't get any further in doing my little double helix twisty thing with my power cores or hooking up more storage or even making this taller. I did, however, lay out a nice little grid pattern so I could figure out how to do my circle. Now, I'm pretty sure that here in the advanced build with the build helper, there's ways to set up a guide, like a circle, but whatevs. I think this is okay. It's a good enough circle for me. Close enough for blocks. But yeah, I started doing my little pathway here, my little ring that's going to connect my 4 towers. But I'm going to have to do some digging. And I think that I'm going to do a lot of this digging outside of build mode. It's pretty quick to do this and bust out a bunch of these guys. But right now, like, see that this block that I just took out that was dirt here, over there, it just probably removed something, didn't it? Yep, right there, removed that guy. So that'll get kind of annoying. So I could just turn off this blue wall here. Which one is the blue one? I think it's the first one. Yep. And what I delete over here won't delete over there, which is handy dandy. But one negative thing, let's see if I can find some, about this is ores. If I remove this ore, for instance, I don't get it in my inventory. So it's better if you're going to be mining out some ores when you're digging out to do it outside of build mode, which is a little slower and more tedious, unfortunately. But yeah, before I can really do a whole lot more building, at least on the lower half of this ring, I do need to dig out a bunch of this stuff. Now, I'm not going to level this completely out. I do kind of like this structure kind of sticking out from the hillside like we've got here, having it kind of sticking out of the terrain, having the terrain piled in around it a little bit, I think is a nice look. It'll be good for this build, even to, like, especially down here and whatnot. So like right here, I'm not going to just flatten this whole thing out. I'll dig out like a trench wide enough for this structure to sit down into, and I'll have to do the same thing over there, which is going to be a lot of work, especially over here. It's tall. But yeah. Something I can do, though, is I was experimenting with wedges. Now, this is something we don't really have in Minecraft. I don't want to get too carried away with the wedge action. Let's remove a couple of these leaves here. Yeah, see, look at this. I got to do the same thing over here. I got to rework this guy. But yeah, check this out. Nice little wedge action. Another thing that would be awesome if they had it in Minecraft. And I'm not going to do too many of them. Like, I'm not going to do every one of these edges with wedges, but just a few of these top ones. And then these ones can stay how they are, because I want to see some of this cinnabar below it. But yeah, I'm going to go around and do a lot of that and clean this up. I'm going to put some glass right here along the tops of these guys, as I have on the rest of my tunnel. But I think that's going to be it for me for today for this video. I've just kind of wanted to show some of the progress I've been making on my build. Reassure folks that I am indeed playing and doing things here. So, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And next time, I will hopefully have more of this done. And no promises, but maybe I'll be able to start, have these other towers started and to start moving my storage over. We'll see. I also need to build ships. So much to do. See you next time. Bye-bye.